Moving on, did you do that whole thing of buying artists like cars, houses?
Oh no, don't go there.
And then
taking them back.
Yeah.
No.
Advance them.
No, well, you know, the problem with advances, okay, and this happens with any record company or any business or anything like that. Those the artists that you're dealing with want to flash. Okay, and you keep on trying to go, listen, chill, right? When you earn money, you will earn money. Nutty, fucking bought a 3 million house, bought Jeeps, bought da-da-da.
Black coffee, you mean?
No, Nutty.
Nutty Mangai.
Oh, Nutty.
Yes,
okay.
yeah. And so he didn't come in with it all. It was all the rappers, the flashers, okay, that just want to first, like, you faking it. Supposedly, you fake it till you make it. The problem is when you're faking it and you don't make it.
That's
you
what the problem is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
and not everybody's going to make it.
Also, I'll be very honest with you. I'm just an asshole in terms of when it comes to, you know, just helping people. You know, I always got people. No, you can't do it. What? Why? You know, I'm a sucker for talent. That's the problem.
So you never offered advances?
But, no, you give people advances, of course.
With Bongani, he was driving a BMW, I think, I don't know, a 7 Series and a house fully paid. Well, I mean, maintained and paid for by Ghetto Rough. What was the deal there?
That wasn't true.
Wasn't true.
No.
It was on City Press at some point.
Yeah, I know. And then you read the City Press now. No, that's not true at all. What house was it paid off? When
Not
was
paid
the
off.
house?
The house and the car were owned or being paid for by Ghetto Rough that he was living in, and the car he was driving.
Yes.
What was the deal?
True.
So normally when an artist comes and makes those demands, what's the deal like there?
Well, those are advances, right? Which will be recouped from royalties or be recouped from shows.
Ooh.
So it's not like, I mean, I don't want to give advances, okay? But when somebody is like, and Bongani was a special case. When I say a special case, it was like, you know, I'd felt that Brenda had passed away. He didn't have a father at all. There was nobody actually looking after him. And I remember the day very clearly, when the stupid fucking BMW came into existence, where I'd said to Sydney, who used to look after the artists, I said, okay, I really think that, you know, Bongani needs to get out of the studio and so why don't you just go and check out, get him a car, you know, like go and look for a car or something. And then Sydney took him. And then me, I'm expecting, you know, golf, you know, polo, get stolen, yeah, right. And then Sydney comes back, he's, yo, you got a problem, yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, no, Bongani wants to go with you to go to find a car. I said, well, geez, I haven't got time for this shit. But I went the next day, and we're driving. I'm thinking we're going to fucking Germiston or, you know, looking for cars. And where do we end up at? Melrose. Huh? Like, I'm like, what the fuck we doing here? Yeah. No, I just want you just to see this. Oh my, okay. I don't want to go into the trauma and the drama. The drama is just too much.
And then you got it. Did you take it back?
Did I take it back? No, he wrote it off.
He wrote it off.
Whoa.
He wrote it off down the road at the traffic lights.
That same day?
No, much later.
And the house? Wrote it off as well?
No, he burnt the fucking house. He couldn't write off a house. He could burn it, to the ground. He didn't own a house, okay?
So what happened to the house? You took it back?
No, man, he was renting a place. Where you guys? Come on, guys. Like, live to stand.
You were renting a place for him.
The company was renting a place for him.
So when he left, okay.
Did you manage to recoup the advances from Bongani?
Of course we haven't. Of course not.
So he owes you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna I'm so what do you say? I'm really waiting for that. No, of course he does. I mean, there's a lot of artists that we've helped and assisted, and they can verify. We can phone people. I can give you numbers. Do a check.
Nati, how's the relationship at the moment with Nati?
At the moment, at this point, the relationship is fine. He came to a launch of DJ Vitoto, and he came in and I was like, wow, hello, how are you? That was interesting.
You don't owe him, he doesn't owe you?
No, what he does owe, actually no, it is, what is the word? He went off, okay, and decided to go and do his own thing. And he brought in 2 managers over here that went through all the royalty records and all the books. And we squared up, and both managers he fired later on.
Why would he leave if you're good to him and took care of him?
So haven't you left somewhere recently?
No.
You've never left a station in your life?
Well,
you never left a job? What are you saying? What the fuck?
They fired
really?
me.
Yeah, they fired your ass.
No, I'm kidding. I once left.
No. Okay, so like I said earlier, okay, if you feel right that at the moment you're on, what is the biggest station in the country?
Kaya 959.
Fact, you're delusional. You're so delusional.
You see the party we just had, 10,000 people. But anyway, see how you were making an example.
Yeah, no, I'm making an example. If you
Hey, I mean, what does he expect me to say? Really want to ask me the biggest station?
Okay, which is the biggest podcast?
Us.
Okay, cool. All right.
Podcast.
So if, for example, you're an artist and you believe that...
I love how you can't debate that, eh?
What?
Yeah, you can't, like you're smoking. Did I give you drugs also?
Where did that come from? Like, really? No, I'm not worried, but it's like, no, because when he said to Cabello, oh, so did Lance give you drugs? What the fuck?
But that's your reputation from what people have said.
No, but why don't you make an effort, okay, in terms of finding out who the person is?
Because we're not journalists. We don't care.
You don't care. No. So I mean, I spoke to Cabello, and Cabello said, you know, Lance, like, that thing just went right. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what shit is that? Okay, where is that? And he even said, like, you're the last person that I'd be thinking of. Like, he said in his head, he was thinking, Lance McCormack? Like, where the fuck is, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
But anyway, so if you're an artist, okay, and you feel, right, that you can do better by yourself, okay, and you're influenced, right, if you feel that, you'll do it. Come on, this is a human
growth,
nature.
I guess, yeah.
Yes, it's
They
growth.
feel like they need
yes, and also sometimes people make mistakes. Okay, and a lot of people that I work with make mistakes. Clear went, we recorded and released 7 albums with him, or 6 albums. Okay, he went off, he did his own thing. Right, there was never any beef at all, animosity. We working together again now. Okay.
By numbers and sales, who's the biggest artist?
I think Clear.
That Get It Off has ever signed.
Clear,
ne?
yeah.
His numbers are crazy. Eh?
Clear. I think for 8 years he was the biggest selling ringtones, streams, all that shit. And what is amazing about Clear, even though he can be quite reckless, okay, he's managed to understand business, and also he's studying now. He's studying business at WIT.
Wow.
Who was the biggest threat between Oskido and Arthur?
For me?
Yeah.
I never saw
Kalawa
it.
or
Do you know what I used to
999,
hear?
eh? 999.
Triple
Yeah,
nine.
999 is
Do you
outside.
know what I used to hear? Okay, I used to hear from somebody that, yo, you know that these guys, they're discussing you in their meetings. Why? Like, no, this is at the height. Why? Like, I'm just, because I'm not looking at anybody else. I'm concentrating on what I'm fucking doing. And we've got no government connections. We get no fucking tenders. We get no fucking handout or anything like that. And we have no platform where we push in our shit. When I say platform, people have got platforms, whether it be radio or whatever. Yeah. So, and so for me, it's not a case of
So
looking.
when they bring out Boom Shaka, you're not like, woo, or Mafigis or Bongo Muffin. You're not like, whoa.
No, I ended up releasing Boom Shaka when I was at Polygram. I worked, I headed Polygram for about a year, and they fired me. Okay, only because they were doing a head chop. Right, and so boom, we signed Boom Shaka and DJs at work at that point. But I'm not really. No, I celebrate music. I'm into music.
Do they ever try poach any of your artists?
Who?
Alao or 999?
No, yes, 999. Yes, Arthur. Arthur's ruthless.
Who did he try?
Ishmael.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he took Ishmael.
Yes.
Yes.
Took Ishmael and whatever. But the other. Why are you laughing? It's,
Too much gin in this house.
But I think the label that was the biggest poacher from us was EMI.
EMI.
Wow.
Yeah, CCP, EMI. Biggest poacher. Because we used to distribute through them. So everything that we used to distribute, and I'm sure, which I didn't realize at all, because you're just doing your shit and you don't go. And obviously their sales team's looking at the end of the week and they're going every week saying, fuck, here's some Zega, whoa, here's Brown Dash, here's Solar, here's that. Everyone's like, we're supposed to be doing our own shit over here. So there was a very well-trodden path between Get a Rough and EMI.
Gotcha.
By certain individuals.
And then was there ever an artist from Kalawa or 999 or any record label who you wished you discovered first?
No, I don't. If people are doing their shit, they're doing their shit, and there are some amazing artists that are out there. But it's like. No, we don't operate like that. Yes, we work with a lot of artists that eventually go off. I can see Soul's looking. You stand up and get closer and see those artists, like who the artists that. No, I think one of the biggest excitements about music, right, is the discovery and making new music. It's not about poaching an artist. Because that artist is like, hey, who you going to lay, hey? You're going to lay your friend's girlfriend? Or you're going to go and find somebody new?
Yeah.
Maybe you might, I don't know. The stories I've heard about you, so they're out there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I sort of get it.
No, you must get it, because it's much better discovering new talent and creating something new.
Well, that's more gratifying, definitely.
Yes,
Satisfying.
yes, that's more satisfying.
Is there an artist you missed out on? Because I remember
Oh, yes. Oh, no. I went into... One night we were doing a TV show down in Bloemfontein, and there was this artist that was fucking begging me the whole night. You got to come back with us. You got to come back. You got to come and listen to the shit we're doing. Oh, fuck. I'm busy fucking shooting something. And then I said, I'm going to. Like, but let's just finish shooting. We were doing like that Skyroom Live. Remember the Skyroom Live? Yes. And then we eventually finished the Skyroom Live at like 12:30, and the guy was still waiting. So we're going to go. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. Okay. And we went downtown, right, close to Maboneng in that area. And we went into this flat, this block of flats. So she said, no, you got to come and listen to these guys. I'm like, oh, okay. And I got into this flat, and there were a couple of guys over there, and they were all fucking fucked, and they were just like playing music and doing shit. And I was like, I don't think I can handle this. This is just too much. And although the next day, the one artist did come through, okay, and we spoke, and I was like, at that time, sometimes things happen when they're supposed to happen, and that whole crew was that eventually ended up at Ambitious.
MT
and
ATM crew.
yes, yeah, Java. That was Java and MT. Yes. Yeah, no, not Saudi wasn't there. Yeah, just Java and MT. But it wasn't. It's great. It's not a like.
But that is motherland if you think about it. That is motherland.
I was like, I mean, who is going to be down in the middle of fucking town at fucking 3:30 in the morning? We stayed there till 5.
So who was the guy who was like, I'll wait?
Julundi was the guy. He's on here somewhere that dragged me there.
Oh, and then he came the next day as well.
He came with MT. Him and MT with friends, yeah.
Jeez. A lot of people wanted MT, eh?
Yeah, bro.
No, but I didn't.
Cold
he came past, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's also now, I mean, time. How much time do you have on your hands? Fuck. Think about it. You're running around in the middle of town at 4:30 in the morning. Like, really? Like, fuck.
It's hunger, man.
It was also because this guy was really aggressive.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, you'll never come to our place.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I come to your place? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. How's your health, man? Because
I nearly died
last year, ne?
Yeah, no, I've needed to. I don't know. Thank you, whoever's looking after me.
Yeah.
Right, cheers.